Okay, good morning. Second day of the week, Tuesday. Second day of the new routine that we already did yesterday. Yesterday taught in English, instructed, I would say. Yesterday in German, sorry. Today in English. Good. And we start, like yesterday, with standing for 2 minutes. So I say it because I don't want you to think that the video stopped or something like this. I'm not moving for 2 minutes, but I'm speaking a bit. All right, let's start. I will stand sideways so you see a bit better what's happening. So go a bit into the knees, unlock the knees, let the hips drop and pull the spine tall. Also here, tall spine. And put the weight 50-50. Forward, backwards, left, right. Yeah, so you're really in the middle. You try to stay there in the middle. And you arrive in your awareness, your physical awareness of your body weight in the feet, but also of your positioning. Continue to stand and to have the weight 50-50. Okay, we're going into the circling of the hands, adding the elbows, adding the shoulders, circling in all these joints. And if you figure this out, you can add the chest with extension and bending in the chest as the next thing. Change direction. You can start just with the hands first, then adding the elbows. Then adding the shoulders. And then adding the chest. I go into the frontal wave. I lead with the head, diving into the water with the head, And now from the bottom up, rolling through the spine into the head. As I mentioned last week, also, if you want a more thorough explanation of these waving movements, type in waving into the search in this channel. Spinal waving or spine waves. Maybe wave. Just W-A-V is maybe the best, because I'm not sure if it's waving or wave. How I named it. And another possibility is to look on my website and find the article Healing the Spine. Probably if you type that into Google, Joseph Bart's Healing the Spine, then you will find something. We are going to look. We're going to swing the arms in front, crossing them in front. Make sure you cross both ways. So sometimes the left up, sometimes the right up. Let it run, or let the momentum come from the body. It is also a bit like a wave that is going through the spine, just a minimal wave that is throwing the arms. You should have the feeling, if possible, that you can do this long time. We're just doing 1 minute, but you should stay fairly relaxed with it. Then, sorry, the routine is so new for me. We're going into the good morning, then down into the squat, and you can bring the heels down if that's possible, or you keep the heels up if you cannot bring the heels down, and then into the kneeling. You can use the help of your hands. We stay for a short moment. We go back into the squat. Use your hands as much as you need. Go up, keep the head down. Yeah, so you're in this back stretch. Maybe you even want to straighten the knees for a moment and go back up, bend a bit back. All right, and now we're going into the other direction in the arm crossing. Again, sometimes cross the left on top, and sometimes the right. Try to be loose, but if you're not so loose today, not a problem. It's normal. Okay, and we do another time. Going forward into the good morning stretch, down into the squat, and kneeling and back. Do it in your pace that you feel good. And I lean a bit back at the top and back forward. We're going into the rotational wave. I start with the head. I go head, chest, pelvis. Head, chest, pelvis. Tuku, 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 tuku. Tuku, 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 tuku. Rotation from the top in a spiral down. You can do it very slow. There is no need for speed. You can just find your own pace. Have this nice twisting in the spine, wringing out the towel. And now I'm leading from the pelvis. Pelvis is the first thing. Pelvis, chest, head is the last thing. Really focus on it. Try to do it well. Often what happens in the beginning is that the head then is quicker than the chest, for example. It's taking over. So make sure it's really duck, duck, duck. And the more proficient you get with it, the more smooth you can do it. Next thing is step forward, go down, knee down. As I said yesterday, also put something soft if it's too hard. And I'm going into the sesa. Stay for a short moment. And go up with the same leg again. So I was choosing the left one. I will do the left one again. And I push back. Boom, back up. Same leg. You can use the hands if you need to support yourself. I'm here in this tall kneeling and I'm going down. Yeah, take a second to get a pillow or something like this. If you're on a wood floor or stone floor, you can do this also in your own pace. This way of going down and going back up. Now I change the leg that is going forward. If it's too much for you to go all the way down, it's also no problem. You can just do it a bit. As I said, really do it in your pace. Use the hands as much as you need. You might not be able to go into the full sesa. You might stay here or something like that. we are going to the shoulders. I build up the movement again. So the first thing that you're going to do is to rotate in and out in the shoulder. Like this, both sides. But now you alternate them. So one goes forward, one is back. Tuck, 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 tuck. Like this. And what you add is that you always look at the hand that is supinated, yeah, that is facing up here. The other one you also try to face up, but it's an overpronation. Like you go do 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 all the way here. So this one feels weird. This one feels rather normal, and you look there where it feels normal. And you change from side to side. Whoop, whoop. Rotating in the shoulders. Nice rotation. And you can bring the shoulders a bit up when you do the change. Bring them up to the ears and then down again. And like someone is pulling you in the on the back arm and in the front arm. Yeah, making some space. Room. Okay. Then we make a circle with the spine starting from the back, side, front, side and back, and from here changing direction. Do this slow if you're not used to it, because otherwise you will get dizzy very quickly. And if you get dizzy quickly from something like this, it's a sign that you could do that more often, that your inner ear, your vestibular system is not so used to do such movements. Nice circle with the spine. And we're going into standing. Find your balance on one leg. If you can, you close the eyes. Last week we had this rotation from side to side in the morning routine. And you can add also slight rotation here in the chest, in the head. Slow speed. Fight for the balance. You don't have to move. You can also just stay there with the eyes closed, or even with the eyes open if you feel it's too difficult. As long as you're balanced, I'm happy with you. Change the foot. Eyes open for a moment. Find your position. Then you can close the eyes and start to rotate the head. Stand like in the beginning. Just a short moment. Spine tall. Knees relaxed, unlocked. Hips fallen. And feel the body weight in the feet. Try to have it 50-50. And that's it. Good. Thank you very much for participating. As always, it's nice if you write in the chat or write in the comments that you have been there. And if you think you know someone that would benefit from this morning routines, to tell them. Yeah, if you have any questions, also just comment and I answer them if it has something to do with the morning routine. If you have any other questions, then also feel free to ask them and I might also answer them. For example, now I can answer what the difference is between volt and watts and ampere. Yeah. Yesterday I didn't really know what is what. Now I know, and I can answer a question like, what is the difference between that? Yeah. So this would be also an allowed question. Good. Thank you very much for being here today.